Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, answering another question submitted by a student. This kind of thing, there's a lot of different names for this, distributing, foiling, and so on. It's a basic operation. You would have learned this in Algebra 1. Sometimes you'll see it even earlier in pre-algebra in middle school. So it's a very basic thing that you have to be very good at. I'm going to take this first one. I'm going to just show you the different ways, the two different ways to solve it. There are actually more than two ways, but these are the two that I think are the best. So the first way would be to realize we're just going to take advantage of the fact that this first one here, I'm just going to do this one. Oops. I got to move that back. That happens every once in a while. Here we go. So this first one I'm just going to do on the right in two different ways. Okay. Basically, this can be written, let me start it over here. So x plus 3 times x plus 12. So I think a nice easy way to do this is to realize that this is the same as x times x plus 12 plus 3 times x plus 12. And this is a very nice thing to be able to see. This is a technique that you're going to use later in algebra. It's a little bit more sophisticated technique, but it's very useful. So we just take this first one, this first term, we're going to distribute it against this, everything in the bracket here. And then we're going to take this term, the 3, and distribute that against everything in the bracket. So let's go ahead and do this. And it's going to give you x squared plus 12x plus 3x plus 3 times 12 is 36. Okay, and then we just combine like terms, so it's going to be x squared plus 15x plus 36, and that's your answer. And after a little bit of practice, you can get really good. You don't have to write this step here. You can just see that in your head. You could just take the x and distribute it, and then take the 3 and distribute it. And that's what I'm going to do on the remaining problems. Let me show you the other popular way to do this, which is to make a box. And we make 4 smaller boxes, and we'll put the x plus, doesn't matter which one goes where, we'll put the x and the plus 3 here, and then we'll put the x and the plus 12 here. And now you can see it's the same thing, it's just visual. So it's going to be x times x plus 12. So it's going to be x squared here, 12x here. And then you're distributing the 3 against the x plus 12. You're going to get 3x and 36 here. So you see you get exactly the same result. Some people like this because it just keeps everything organized and it's more visual, and most of us are visual learners, so it's a popular technique. Okay, so let's go and finish these. So for this next one, it's going to be, I'm going to distribute the 2x first. So I'm going to get 10x squared. So I'm taking this 2x, distributing against this, it's going to give me 10x squared, and then 2x against 8 will give me 16x. And then I'm going to take the 3 and distribute that. So it's going to give me 15x, 3 times 5x. And then 3 times 8 is 24. And now we just combine like terms, so that's going to give me 10x squared plus 31x plus 24. So that's this one here. And then we'll do this one over here. So I'll start with the 4x, distribute the 4x against the x plus 2. So it's going to be 4x times x gives me 4x squared. 4x times 2 is going to give me 8x. Now we'll distribute the negative 1. So negative 1 times x is negative x. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Now we're going to combine like terms, 4x squared plus 7x minus 2. Okay, and then just one more, and we're done. So 6x times 4x is going to give me 24x squared. And then 6x times negative 3 is negative 18x. So that's the 6x distributed against the 4x minus 3 there. And now I'm going to distribute the negative 5. So negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. Then negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. And then that's it. Now we just combine like terms. So that's minus 38. Oops, sorry. My handwriting is not the greatest. 38x plus 15. And it doesn't help when I'm using a stylus. Okay, so those are your 4 answers. And I think you should just do a bunch of these and just get good at it. It's really not that hard. It's very mechanical. You can use the square method, or you can just, which is basically the same thing as distributing. I don't like the square method just because I'm too lazy to draw a square, but a lot of people really like it, and they rely on it. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy what's left of your algebra course, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.